Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl equal topping fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. It gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. It gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna and squid and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. It gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. It gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Our chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Do you want me chirashi? A traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. It gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Our chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, equal topping, fresh, bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. It gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Our chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Do you want me chirashi? A traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. It gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Do you want me chirashi? A traditional sushi, tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavish over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing.
If it happened before, it'll happen again. Congratulations, you've already won the day by gracing and therefore humbling the uncommon soul with your mere presence alone. You need to know you're awesome for doing that. More awesome, for the moment at least, is the fact that this happened again.
All hands on deck! Batten the front doors! Brace the cash register! Break out the happy snacks!
It happened before and it happened again. Before I could show up on screen, rated by dear friend Zarnathium, who was doing his own stream today of MechWarrior 5 Clans, if I read that right. And come to think, I want to think I could confuse some mech battle game titles by mistake. MechWarrior, Armored Core, Demon X Machina, I can't easily confuse, but MechWarrior, Armored Core, and probably accidentally Robotech, but I don't think much of Robotech. It's more about that Macross and all. Let me say hello to Zarnathium, and let me make sure to do this before I do much else. See, it's a rule. Whenever Zarnathium is subscribed and in chat, we gotta hear one of his many kitties Lance. I don't make the rules, he does. I'm more than willing to adhere to those rules. And for anyone who doesn't know me, I am the Uncommon Soul, and I gotta have some kind of better gesture than that. If you're into RPGs and action video games, you are in very much the right place. Especially later during the stream, hopefully within 5 minutes, when I fire up Harvestella as sponsored by Square Enix back November 4th. No, it was November 4th and November 2nd. I think it was November 4th, 2022. Of anyone they could have done it with, they granted me a key to share the game with you all. And so I am restarting. I have restarted that actually 9 days ago. So it's everyday Harvestella, at least 2 hours a day. If I can help it, it'll be much more than that. And today, it'll definitely be much more than that. But what if you don't know what to expect from me as a whole? This ought to give you some ideas here.
What can you expect from an Uncommon Soul stream? Another plus.
My head hurts, my heart hurts, my dreams hurt, my brain hurts, my hands hurt. Oh my gosh! My muscles hurt, my bones hurt.
That won't happen in this.
My eyes hurt.
Why does one of those things look like a keyblade?
My brows hurt, my ears hurt.
Where the hell did the poop come from?
My sanity hurts.
Hopefully something like any of that.
I feel like I've been very disorganized in my feelings in my brain for the last, I'm gonna say, month. I've not done much in the way of social media, it feels like, at all. Like, I've really been off of sharing video game history, at least in the realms of RPG and action games. Now, the more Japanese developed or inspired, the more I'm probably going to want to share it, but it's not end-all be-all. Like, Ratchet and Clank history, I am going to share when it's 15, 20, 25 years, that kind of thing. Give me more Ratchet and Clank. Hey, Uncommon, when are you going to go through Spider-Man 2? I have no idea. There's too much else to go through, like next month. Rune Factory, Guardians of Ozma, and Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. Oh, that's gonna take time, but I want to put in time for that stuff. But I really, really, really want Fantasy Life I to be quite possibly my next everyday series. Now, if Marvelous decided to go a bit on the healthy and helpful and happy shock repeat cycle, there have been, I forget if it was 2 or 3, I'm going to say at least 2 games that they had put on Dare Drop, and somehow, thanks to you beautiful souls being here, I was able to do dares for those games and be able to get keys for you all. That has been the case for Silent Hope and Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life, both under the Marvelous banner. I've seen there be content creator calls on Lurk It for both Demon X Machina Titanic Scion, first announced at the Switch 2 Direct, and Rune Factory Guardians of Ozma. I wonder if that was at a Nintendo Direct as well. It is going to be available on Steam as well. So, if I can't in any way be sponsored through Lurkit for both of those games, because I do have a very vested interest in Guardians of Ozma. Now, while Demon X Machina may not be as much a thing for me, at least at first, I bought the first game because it did look like cool customized mech action. And seeing it in the Switch 2 Direct, it does look cool. I want to be able to share both of those with you. And there'd be far more priority if I were granted keys for both of those. More priority. I still want to share them with you, period. But priority would go if I were granted, such as with this here. Make sure everything's all good before I get into the game. I think it should be. So I think I should go ahead and click into the game. It just feels like a really, really good idea. I have really been feeling Harvestella since getting back into it. In ways I could not fathom, because when I did play it that first November 2022, I did enjoy how it felt. And surely some of you who have been there, you might have gotten some laughs from things that happened as well, might have felt my energy and all that. Now, going through it again, and a bit more involved, all that's coming back. Alright, so it's a new day, and I need to think of what it is I should be doing. Let's open letters first. Oh yeah, though. That's something to think about. Thanks so much for looking out for Jade and me. I'm so glad I got to see him again. I was so sure I'd never get the chance. When you got some time, I'd love it if you could come to Nenia again. Jade's memories still haven't come back, but I'll never give up. From Lilia. I forget how I voiced Lilia. Just to let you know, I accepted the ring from Berg after you left. I can't believe you were holding on to it all this time. I don't think this ever could have happened if you weren't there to slay that monster that was spreading terror in the Jade Forest. I can't thank you enough for the happiness you have brought Berg and me. But still, thank you. From Shiri. That'll be the last letter because we did all the quests in Letha, so that's a big deal right there. Estina needs my help again. I'm sorry for always calling on you, but I'm hoping you'd come and speak with me again. It isn't about being head teacher this time, but I'd still like your advice. Please meet me at the Njord Steppe this time, not the orphanage. I'll explain why in person. I'll be waiting. I haven't been able to get that girl from the Heaven's Egg out of my head since I got back to town. I guess this whole thing isn't over after all. I need to go back to the Heaven's Egg again. I hope you won't mind coming with me. Of course not. So let me see here. Let me click back into this, make sure. Oh, refunded clans. Ooh. It's okay, but just can't get into the story. Can't get into most war stories, though. Then those mechs just aren't as fun to Sarnathium as they were back in the day. Likes faster mechs or tactics mechs, but the Mech Warrior series just isn't grabbing Sarnathium anymore. That's all valid, and I do remember you mentioning you're not much into war stories. I forget something that came up about war stories or something else that you are more into or you could stomach better war story-wise, if anything. But I know as a whole, you're not into war stories. I like to think then, I'm not sure if Demon X Machina is war stories per se. I honestly don't know. But I would really like to think as a whole, Gundam would not be your thing. At least the more war-centric stuff. Maybe G Gundam, that's more battle tournament stuff. So that's not war, that's battle tournament stuff. It's more when it deals with the people on personal stories than it does on the war stuff. Is that better for you when it's people on personal stories than the war stuff then? If it's more personal and more about the people, is that more up your alley? Because I know I was saying things. Okay, that is more up your alley when it's more about the people and not just the big war as a whole. I wonder then about Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. It almost feels like it would be both. I almost worry that the more character-centric stuff, while in the main story, I almost worry that learning more about them could be more of a side thing. And if anything, I almost think the whole card deck there may be less of a thing than the two characters Ram and Machina, simply by the nature that those are more unique names than various forms of, well, it'd be more the numbers that are more various names, but there's a Jack, there's a Queen, there's a King, and there's an Ace. I cannot believe, though, a varied form of Fabula Nova Crystallis, and I still have not gone through that neither. Final Fantasy 13 I've gone through. Final Fantasy 15, that was formerly Final Fantasy Versus 13, I've gone through. I platinumed that before the DLC ever came out. Some of you might have been there when I streamed that directly on the PS4. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, which was formerly Final Fantasy Agito 13, or it started as Final Fantasy Agito 13. Never went through. Don't know why. I think one major issue I had was the camera speed. It being a Vita and not having a right stick last I checked. I swear it didn't have a right stick. Or was it a PSP thing? I don't remember that neither. But either way, you put the slightest pressure on the right stick, the slightest pressure, it would go fast left and right, or whatever direction. Slight pressure here, you get slow camera movement, but in Type 0, it's only one speed. You can't do anything about that. Now I got Clefairy feet, I just need Clefairy. Hang on though. Why was that Clefairy? I forget what it was. I need... No. It was supposed to be Clefairy. Never mind. It was supposed to be Clefairy. No, I got Woolum, didn't I? Thought I got Woolum. I see here. Drain for Clefairy. Vegetable to make Woolum. What did I put in there? I thought I put in some veggies. Or did I get Clefairy? I keep forgetting. No, I got Woolum. So why was that not Woolum feed? Veggies to make Woolum feed. So what was that? I didn't even make corn because I don't have more rock corn. I don't know what the heck happened. I almost think I put in a carrot, but it became Clefairy feed. I'd be concerned if that were the case. So, with that in mind, why don't I put in uni onions? That's vegetable right there.
Should be coming soon, huh?
That is very much vegetables. And none of this is harvestable right now, which is totally understandable. Except for the tingle radish. We can grab that. And I have the money for the Clefairy feed now, too. Right, I need to get a Woolum as it is. And then, what? Pulled out 5 tingle radishes. One of them is high quality. Now, let me see what it is I need to grow. What more I need to do. I can't do any more tingle radishes for the spring. That just can't happen. I can do I thought sharp bodies were also summer, but I'm not 100%. I got stellar wheat out there. I swear I got dressed lettuce. I ain't overly worried about the grass or the uni onions. I shouldn't have to think about those. I swear I don't have enough time for tingle radish. If the tree can produce 2 more wispy peaches, that'll be great. Then I need to fix 2 more ladders. So I'm not sure what I should grow then. And if anything, I think in terms of crops, the most you need to grow to max out how many things you need to grow for a particular fairy would probably be 100. Let me see things. Seeds. Definitely, it's only spring. I've done enough of the cabbages. I know that. I could still get more carrots and sell them for the money. I mean, only one day. Are these spring, summer, fall things? I already forget. Spring and summer. I had grow them just because it'd be easy to get some money out of them. And then kind of think, should I cook anything for the sake of keeping myself all good? No. I don't need to. I've got stuff for the stamina.
See you later.
Alright. Cabbage, wheat. A whole lot of cabbage. Wheat. Lettuce.
Give it our all today.
So we took tingle radishes. That was 4 days. Stellar wheats will be growing soon. And the lettuce. So I think 5 carrots will be enough. That said, I may as well water the stuff right now before I forget. Oh, I done goofed. I put onion in the juicer. I didn't even notice. I put onions in the juicer. That's why it only took 1. My gosh. Alright. Let's get the onions out. And put them in the feed maker.
See you later.
No wonder that didn't look right. Can't put onion in there. That's okay, I learn. I swear I put carrot in there and it became Clefal feed. So let me do that with lettuce instead. Let's do that. Let's get these letters read too. They've been read already. I ain't even noticed. Want to get that veggie juice. And I forgot Unreal Engine was a thing powering this game. I'm willing to think it was probably Unreal Engine 4. That was the thing at the time. Man, this was 2.5 years ago. And all these are gene cabbages. They are surely gonna make me some money as well, and they've gotta be in some kind of recipe somewhere, sometime, for some reason. They gotta be. They just have to be. There's no choice. Now I do gotta meet Istina on the Njord Steppe. I still need to go to Nenia, but when Nenia, when should I instead go to Shatola? Can't think. But I can go get that Clefal pen made. Must pet Eve, the Totokaku.
Bye-bye.
Now let's go this way. Nowhere is open, are they? Except maybe the merchant. Can't get myself to get Totokaku feed just yet. It would be great! I got the money! But probably should quest first. There's the Woolum that produces milk. Feed them well and they'll give you milk. They look like they're pondering life's great mysteries. Man, I could probably max out the ranch side of things when I finish the main story for all I know. It feels a little soon for me. Doesn't feel like time just yet. Well, it's almost 8. I guess we'll just wait here for a few seconds IRL, 20 minutes in-game, 10 minutes in-game. I don't look restless at all, do I?
Come to me anytime you need something built. Although I don't work for free, of course.
I get it. You gotta run a business. I get it. I could get level 3 farm. But I gotta start getting Clefals.
Please,
I gotta
come again.
start getting Clefals. You know, once I get some quests done and get that 5k, I may as well get the Totokaku feed. That just feels like it'd be a good idea. It would be a real good idea here. And it's a shorter distance from the center. So I'm gonna go center. And then this is gonna make no sense here. She's here with me right now, and she's gonna meet me there. They don't get to hurt me. That crescent slash won't allow it. Is it up there? Looks like up there. Why was I in range of the poke? Then that's nothing too. Could make armor if that were a thing in this game with Cotton. Cotton McKnight, people. Who played Cotton McKnight in Dodgeball, True Underdog Story? I forget who that was, if that was anyone familiar even. I almost swear he got stopped before I could get hurt. Yeah. So Estina is gonna meet me right here, despite being right there. Or maybe having her in the party is kind of the key. Uncommon, you made it. Thanks for coming all the way out here. I guess you wanted some privacy? Oh, you caught on. That's right. I didn't want the kids overhearing this. It's about a troubling rumor that I've been hearing recently. Apparently, someone has been going around senselessly attacking people in a nearby village. There haven't been any fatalities yet, but the person doing it is elusive and appears unexpectedly. Victims say that she's a lady with long hair, dressed in all black. And she calls herself the Shadow Assassin. That sounds familiar. I know. Uncanny, isn't it? Who in Marvel is uncanny again? And why does Uncommon think there's an uncanny Spider-Man when it's the Amazing Spider-Man? Let me just put this out there before we continue. This whole thing has nothing to do with me. The person doing this is just using my name. Who would do such a thing? I have no idea. Although I hope that's all it is. The thing that bothers me most is that she's not only using my name, but my likeness as well. But you got white leggings though, you're not all black. If she knows who I am, then given what she's doing, it's probably a stunt to lure me out. But that's impossible. They don't know where I am. I haven't heard anything from them all this time. What could they want now?
Who are they?
Sorry, forget I said that. The truth is, I still don't know who's behind all this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're knowing something a little more than you're letting on. I think you're trying to keep me from knowing.
But I can't just let it go on. It can't be by coincidence that she chose the name Shadow Assassin. So, Uncommon, could you help me find the person doing this? If we leave her to continue, she might come and attack Minia next. I don't want anyone at the orphanage getting in danger. That's the one thing I must not allow to happen. I won't let anything interrupt the children's peace and happiness.
Of course I'll help.
Thank you. For now, I'm going to go away and gather some more information. I'll get back to you as soon as I find anything out.
And I'll be waiting. Because that's a problem. A big problem. Why lie and use the name wrong? More and more critical hit rate for her. Or is it for all of us in the party? I don't feel like fighting fates right now. But I will fight the Zoes there. I ended up getting hit, but I still took them both out in one blaze. I mean, just blaze, of course. Is that a producer or a hip-hop collective there, Just Blaze? I don't remember. No, it's a tag before Cameron's Oh Boy. Alright. Shatola or Nina? I ought to just go to Nina because it's right there. I want to get Pepper from Argene, though. I mean, it's right there and there are things to do. No, this is not. There's not anything to do here. So I didn't need to come there after all. It's okay. No, I still will go return home because it's still a straight shot. So, Mech Warrior 5 is not the way to go then. What's a Mech Warrior then as Arnathium is more into? There ain't nothing here neither, I see. Alright. Shatola side. And then I want to go to Argene, get another Pepper. I really want to do that. And I can fix that bridge now. To do that, of course, I gotta go the other way. I can make it across that bridge. Remember to jump and avoid that visual marker of a trapped floor. And I could be hitting these here. Weak to the fire, and stay behind for the slash. And out of the way of that as well, for not get hit by a line AoE. Before an attack, we stop that. Now to get past this fear. I ain't trying to fight it.
It is down below. Taking some hits though. Let's whatevs a bit. We'll hit behind. Be out of the way of that line. And get a little more stuff here. And not deal with all that. I want to check. Was it running that brought it down? Oh, my backpack's full already. Gosh. Could be that glowing liquid, for one example. I don't feel like drinking the tomato juice, though. I forgot to put the Cluffowl feed away. That's a major problem. Some other time I'll test my theory about walking there. So now, another hour gone, but a shortcut made. Alright. I gotta take that to the monolith. Then we can warp right on over. Because that was the main thing, was doing that. Let's test the theory. No. I just wasn't walking on... I wasn't walking on the big part. I was on the edge. I was sleeping at the edge. Was it sleeping or standing at the edge, holding something we don't need? All this delusion in our heads is gonna bring us to our knees. So come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you, and I'll be me? Let the ashes... No, that's later on. Oh, there's a chest here? Now I have reason to drink that. And 2 small earth cores. What could I drop? I drop a hard stone. It's okay to drop that. But I'll need to go home and empty out my backpack after all this. What was it? Everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you and I'll be me? Now to the general store to get another thing of pepper. One thing I found needed pepper. Oh right, I also have money for hot and spicy recipes. May as well get that now while I'm here. So here they are: meat with herbs and spices, summer and winter spicy fish, and Mapo tofu. I'm glad I got 30 of those growing. What if I need another one of these? Now I'll go back home, drop it all off. Because I really don't have room for things. I ain't had room for stuff until now. And then I don't remember what juice I should try to make now. So I ought to think about that too. What can be made? Pepper cream penne can be made now. So let's make it. Pepper cream penne. Looks basic, but still enjoyable. Pepper cream penne. This creamy penne pasta is made with lots of milk and a hint of black pepper for a mild seasoning that is popular with both adults and children alike. I'm so sure that's something I can give up. I really want to believe. And that ups stamina regen speed, so that's real nice. I think it's chili plant I need for ice cream. But I can't make mapo tofu yet. I need a whole lot of fish for that, I'm sure. Then meat with herbs and spices. I need another pepper. And then I need something I don't have. Could be curry herb for all I know. Don't know what I need there. I need Argene cabbage and something else. And then other things I don't have. That I just do not have. I may not some of these until the summer. Do I really want to ride all the way back over there to turn that in? I don't know that I do. I think I'll put that away for now, actually. I know it doesn't feel like the smartest idea, but it's the idea I'm doing. And I totally forgot to buy carrot set or carop set Nemia. They're cheaper there. So I need to hurry about that. We're gonna spend time in the next dungeon here under the sea. Down there it's better. Down there it's wetter under the sea. And no, I'm not a big Disney person. I'm not big like that. All these investments. Alright then. Back home to plant these. Because I don't want it to be early hours and then I plant these and then I just fall down. This cannot be an all falls down scenario here. I'm glad it was 5. Glad I was right. Now they're all watered and I need to eat to get more stamina. But hey, though, we gonna go to the next dungeon. It's just time for that. Shatola side. I don't trust riding through right now. Shouldn't be anything here now. Good, no. But I can go to the mystery store. Then we'll go to Heinz Atelier. I keep forgetting if it's Hein or Heine. And now, simple vitality ring. Accessory synthesis jar recipe. That's kind of a big sounding deal, don't you think? Oh boy. I need to be at a this before I can do accessory things. I almost think it's time to switch out Azil with Arya. Then, what jobs should I switch to? Maybe I should be an assault savant too. Or I could be a mage. Just because we're going in water and we got electric spells. I'm gonna do that. Simple defense I have unequipped. I may want fancy magic. I may want simple magic swordsman. I got a simple vitality ring is what I got. Up my HP. I think I'm gonna go fancy magic with the mage right now. It'll be alright-ish. It's probably what needs to happen. Now to the atelier. Hein or Heine? I have no idea. I'd rather say Hein. I'd say our preparations are all complete. Are you ready to embark? All ready to go. All right, all aboard the Fiasola. That said, I think that Uncommon guy wants to read off 2 of these cards here, just because they hadn't been read yet. The Commodore Amiga 500 was released in the year of 1987, 3 years before I was even a thought. In order to perform Chun-Li's spinning bird kick attack in Street Fighter II, this is the controller and button combination that you need to use. Charge down, then up and kick. That was definitely a thing and still a reoccurring thing to this day. Very much. Heck, you could do it in the air as well in Super Turbo. Because if you charge down, then up and kick, you did the aerial spinning bird kick, or we would know it as the Tensho Kyak, or in Street Fighter 6, simply Tensho kicks. But I forget how. But in the air, you would do that command, and it would be in spinning bird kick, but in the air. So, how far is this summer seas light exactly? It's not that far, though we will need to plan our route carefully. Let us aim to reach the opening to the ocean's source for now. We can figure out the rest after. We do it like this. And don't go off route, Uncommon. Focus. I think we're almost at the source. Beep! Uh-oh. What's that song? It seems to be calling to us, guiding us deeper. This must be Lorelai's ballad. So it wasn't just a rumor. This was the song that dragged those boats underwater. Meep. Well, luckily, we're in a submarine. It's built for being underwater. Deeper we go. It would be rude to keep the lady waiting. The ship may rattle a little, but I promise there's no need to worry. This is more than a little rattle, don't you think? Don't panic. The Fiasola can handle the pressure. What was that? It looks like the hull detector has, detected an abnormality. Likely just a crack in the transformer. Just a crack? I said there's no need to panic. I'm certain we probably have nothing to worry about. Which one is it? So, this is all humorous here. Should we start praying, or make sure the mayor reads my will? Or, Arya, I'm glad I got to meet you. Should we start praying? I think it's a bit late to start believing in gods now. Meep meep! So what happened then? I forget what happened. And how do we breathe down here? This is really underwater. Man, this is bringing things back, because this was the last dungeon I did. Koro Shrine. Underwater, and then there's a dock. It looks like we somehow arrived in one piece. I wasn't sure we'd make it for a moment there. But by the luck of the greatest treasure hoard ever amassed by Gold Roger, we are here. I honestly thought my soul had left my body. So we actually made it? This is it. We experienced some technical difficulties, but we reached our destination in the end. And what a peculiar destination it is. This is certainly the ocean floor, but it has breathable air. That song, is that Lorelai's ballad? It sounds more like an elegy. I haven't seen this place before, but this must be the Coral Shrine, home of the Summer Seas Light, and of Princess Emo and her sirens. The sirens? Meep meep! Wait a minute! How do you know about this place? I've read a great deal of books for the sake of research, you know, or you see. Naturally, someone is bound to acquire some knowledge. Anyway, I will leave the exploring to you. I'm going to make some adjustments to the Fiasola. Let me know when you're ready to return to the surface. It's still usable? Well, if it fails, we'll at least have the honor of being the first humans to be crushed at the bottom of the world. I'm joking! We should be able to float safely to a place outside of Lorelei's influence. Now, take care and be on your way. I would forget about Emo joining the party, actually. I'd forget all about that. And now I can be the Woglinde. A job that wields magic through song to support the team. Can charge normal attacks by holding the square button. When should I worry about being a Woglinde? And maybe for the sake of story, I should have her in the party. I have Shadow Walker on me, so let's put Emo there. Yeah, I got Shadow Walker. It'll be alright. Supportive role by strengthening allies and sending out healing waves. I can't bring myself to do that enough. There's no need to take a break just yet. I'm gonna eat a picnic sandwich. So I want stamina. That was definitely her talking. I know that. Red leaves here. And that's not a bridge to put together last I checked. I'd love to, and I'd love to be wrong about it. And that's fast in that water element. It should resist fire. If it doesn't, I won't complain. Now what's here? Something sticking out. Let's go for this plant. The monster was the rare plant Sahagin, or the rare plant was a monster, Sahagin. I swear there are Sahagin involved in a quest or two. We got glowing liquid from it though. And then they deserve to be weak to... You know what? Actually, these are level 16. Oh no, the Silent Cave is stronger. It makes sense for the Silent Cave to be stronger. What am I thinking? Chatolin Paprika. Paprika. That's in the summer. So it ain't time to plant that yet. They are weak to slash. Good. That's alright. Good to know. Before I get to the next major story beat, I'll have to let ads play. Now we're getting clay. No way. Today? Hooray. Why don't I do that? They don't resist water or fire, which is fine. Why you gotta hit Emo, though? She's just trying to help us. That is a bridge to fix. I'm wrong. Now I got free Maraccorn seeds. Okay. So now to go this way. And I feel sleepy. Good thing I have return bells. This is more about the crushing, probably. let her do more stuff to them. And I forgot about these water fountains here. I just wanted to check if there's anything over here. This is more the thing to check here. Then there's something there to check. Giant shellfish. I'm gonna try and take the pearl. I hurt myself, but I got a black pearl. Didn't hurt myself all that bad. What's the problem? Why don't I try this? So Sahagin is weak to thunder. That makes the sense. And it's watery. But no stepping with a mage, unfortunately. I'm taking more hits than I'd like to take, and that's surprising that it doesn't affect them. Sage element they're not great with. And we do need to hit the switch. See about things. This does jump us up. I want to get close to the next story beats before the ads force their way through. I should be able to. Emphasis on should. Then we splash up there too. Needs more thunder than that. Probably don't have to worry. Now we can go up here. Now I'm very sleepy. I will, though, pause here, because the ads are going to force their way through. Uh-oh. I just want the mouse to activate. Please pardon these ads. It's cutting down pre-rolls. That's why I'm doing this. That's all. It's a good thing there wasn't much in the way of questing to do in a day. No, that's not so great because I would have loved to got more money. But that can't happen right now. I didn't click in the game, did I? I forgot to go there to the Heaven's Egg. That was what I needed to do. I confused it. Now let's get this Shadow Standard. Unleash power and increase hit rate temporarily. Critical hit rate, I hope. Let me stay out of their way while hitting from afar. I want to believe in getting closer to a Modus Monolith here. So I gotta just go and see. I gotta. Meep, meep. I already forget how she sounded like that. Is something wrong, Emma? She's enraptured by the bubble. Meep, meep, meep. I see, I see. She says the bubbles were made by the sirens. Meep. And what are the sirens exactly? Do they live here? Seems so. They live their lives quietly, far from the affairs of terrestrial life. At least, I remember the Great Water Fairy mentioning that way back when. So, what are the bubbles for? Meep, meep, meep. Oh, I see. Yes, because we don't have anything where we can understand what she's saying, it's all meep, 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 meep. You know, sort of like, meep, 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 meep. Ah! Meep, 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 meep. If anyone remembers where exactly that came from. Meet Kevin's a genius, meet Kevin's a genius, meet Kevin's a genius, meet Kevin's a genius. And hello, Grimoire Hearst. I hope you're doing okay. And I ought to remember to at least mute the game for anyone who's subscribed. At the very least, if you're subscribed, I should mute the game when playing your welcoming sounds. So let me do that for you here now. Oh. That's the wrong thing. It thinks the sound is coming through the sound mixer when it's not. That would explain that. Now that's muted like it should be. Graham is sure the intro sounds will play just fine at the current game volume. I am too. But being that you have a cachet next to your name, and I do that for everyone else's with their more unique sounds, I want to pay at least that same proper courtesy, because that is a lot. These bubbles are called the bola. The sirens use them to understand one another, or something like that. I guess you could say they're like a farewell letter? A farewell letter? Huh? I forget about that. What's with the sudden sing-along? Ammo? And then the pipots may as well be saying meep meep when they come out. I love that sound so much though when you make them happy. That's a freebie because that's just a nice little thing there. And it is so awesome when people know of games that you don't expect them to know. Like, it still brings joy to this day knowing that Graham is excited that I know of Evolution Worlds, and I'm excited that Graham knew of that. And then we have that same shared joy knowing of Lost Odyssey there. But this mysterious voice may not necessarily be Joy. And I can't think of how to sound in regards to the different women, so I could use this generic women sound here in the mixer.
You're the one listening to the bulla, right, Emma? If you can understand this, you realize that you are the final siren. We're sorry. You must shoulder a painful fate.
Then away it goes. It's like I breathed in some helium. Don't be sorry about that. That's okay. That was the same thing Ericus said. No worries. I did not remember that detail though, but I was falling asleep on a stream, but then I read Evolution Worlds and I apparently lost it. That was the kind of wake-up call you want. What was that voice? I understand now. It was like a voice message sent directly to the brain. It felt like I was letting in something deeply occult, as though something was taking over me. But it seems like the bola was addressing Emo directly. It said something about fate. Meep! Meep, 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 meep! She says she wants to ask the other bola, since they're all messages meant for her. By all means. Meep, meep! I wonder if that's thank you or let's go. And Graham finds Lost Odyssey worth the 4-disc journey, and so do I. It's locked, so I can't open it. I'm a little worried about the time, though. So I almost think I should just go straight away during these early hours. Let there be a monolith here. Lane of Choirs. Let there be a monolith in the next area. I found Final Fantasy 13 on the 360 to be worth the 4-disc journey. I forget if it was 3 or 4 discs. I swear it was 4. And this is beautiful music to Graham as well. Definitely feel a touch of Square Enix RPG with this music. Square Enix did publish this after all. And it was Livewire that developed it. But I think Livewire didn't last very long, unfortunately. Okay. Let me check the Livewire studio or game studio. I think it shut down for quite a while, actually. Didn't it? No, it didn't. Livewire is still a thing. They did Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights. There was Quietus before Harvestella, it feels like. And they're doing Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist. And Dodonpachi, True Death. So what else is there then? Livewire, they made Ender Lilies. And they're making Ender Magnolia. So someone's burnt out of time-sensitive battle passes. I'm getting distracted, I know. I'm trying to see something I just saw. Trying to be fast about it. It was only 1 hour ago. So maybe I should search. Oh no. What's this? Time-sensitive battle passes. Valorant, Teamfight Tactics, Fortnite, Fragpunk. Can take well over an hour to do the daily mission. What? Valorant's battle pass sometimes can take over an hour daily to do the daily mission. Teamfight Tactics is decent. No daily BS, only weekly and seasonal. There's weekly for... That's not even a battle pass, though. That's not Monster Hunter Wild's battle pass. That's just weekly tasks. Fortnite, you have a lot of time, no thinking, and you can AFK farm with experience maps easily. Then Fragpunk only need to play 2 games to complete daily. Tekken 8, I gotta do 4 fights. That's not a big issue, though. You can do it in quick play, any online mode. Street Fighter 6, you only gotta do 1 Battle Hub fight. So that's definitely easy. So let me get out of this and find Livewire Studio again. Okay, they have done more. Then Enter Magnolia will be the first game they've put out in 3 years. That'll be something. But now, hear a hoarse voice whisper. Heh.
Emma, my dearest pupil, I never thought it would come to this. These sirens are now a threat to this ocean. Please, Emma, before the sea is filled with such a miserable melody.
Was that a teacher or something? Meep meep. Meep meep meep. Yeah, I think it was her carmentation, or I think it was her carmentation instructor. What's carmentation? It's how the sirens communicate, like the voice in the boa said. They cast magic by singing. Wow, that's actually kind of romantic. But there's definitely some mysterious power behind music and how it can make people happy or sad. Can confirm very, very, very much. Are they implying that the sirens of this universe weren't man-eaters already? Then all of a sudden, they weren't. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boys. She'll chew you up. Shoot. What was that other line before she's a man-eater? I forget. I forget the line after watch out, boys. She'll chew you up. And then before she's a man-eater. She's a man gobbler eater. I remember that from, I forget the movie, but it had Jennifer Lawrence. She was basically hired to help bring a student's confidence up. His parents hired her to basically be a date for him, and his favorite song was Man-Eater from Hall & Oates. But I do know for sure the power of music that can make you either happy or sad, or both. Like, Wake Up from Jenny Owen Young's. After the first 2 verses, the music just feels powerful when it swells into more instrumental Wake Up Great or Wake Up Fine.
I remember, oh, here she comes. I remember, watch out, boys, she'll chew you up. I don't remember what comes after that and before. She's a man-eater. I'm missing that other part of that line. I can't think of what it is. But I can think to say hello to Ericus. And I can think to mute this. So to play this here, considering the publisher, it makes sense what I'll do here. And I don't have to mute the mic for that because all the sound's going through my headphones. All the sound. I need to click the game before I can press X.
As though it's somehow able to directly influence the human heart. I definitely listen to a lot of music during my research. How about you?
I like music, and someone dear to me even made the song I still use right now when I start up the stream and during breaks. I like music.
Nice. I wonder if we have the same tastes.
I don't know. I don't think you got my taste, Arya.
Which makes me wonder, Emo, why didn't you make a boa on land? Seems like a handy thing to have. Meep. She says that she tried, but they always burst right away.
Then a Terry theme plays. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da. It can sound real different depending on what game you're playing, really. Like Garo, it's da, 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 da. They really get real different. More so than Street Fighter, although Street Fighter does go very different as well. Like you'll hear the same general thing in Street Fighters 2, 4, and 5, and Alphas 1 and 2. But Alpha 3, Street Fighter 3, and Street Fighter 6, their music, their character themes are very different from what you know. But I almost swear, in the case of Fatal Fury, it's different every time. I need to go through Fatal Fury's... What? That's only showing up for me. That notification only showed up for me, not for you all.
That, and it requires a huge amount of magical energy. It's not an easy thing to make, even underwater. That's surprising. Although, what would I know? It's not like I've ever lived in the sea.
I definitely haven't neither. Come on, Monolite, 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 Monolite. Yes! Perfect. Now we return home from here. Now I won't be in any danger of losing money for collapsing outside the house. I really want to sell that Black Pearl in a hurry, though. I gotta hurry.
See you later.
Let's put that in there. And back in here we go.
Welcome back.
All good. Very sleepy. Let's just go ahead and get that sleep in. Almost a 2-level day. 600 gorilla ain't much, but it's still something. Day 28. 3 days until quietus. Now, what could I grow? I could grow uni onions in 3 days. So, if we were underwater, could we understand her? Oh no, it's 2 days. 2 days, then the 30th would be 1 day till quietus, so it has to be the 2 day stuff. If we were underwater, could we understand her? I don't think so.
I'm being too unfun in the way I'm saying this, but if we had a certain piece of equipment, a certain earring accessory that can translate what she says into words that we know, then we can understand her. She cannot speak any human languages. Let's see. Could do, if I have the room, I could make 38 dress lettuces, couldn't I? Or could I? I could do 29 grasses. That's spring, summer, and fall, the both of them, so they wouldn't matter. But I could still do things. Let's see about what to harvest
Take care
first.
out there.
There's our Clefal pan now. Just a more gargly, underwater sounding meep underwater, maybe. You know, it's too bad there's no underwater thing on the sound mixer here. That would have been a fun thing.
I've been thinking about what I should do. Thinking and thinking and thinking. And finally I found my answer. I'm confident this should be the end. I'd like to talk to you about what I want to do. So would you mind coming to Nemia? I'll be waiting near the observation deck.
How are you, Uncommon? I heard from the renovator that you installed a new Clefal shed in your place. Maintaining your crops while raising livestock is no mean feat. And we read all that before. More Whistly Peaches. Cool. Cool. There's Woolum Feed.
That quiet should be coming soon, huh? Hello, little crappies.
I'm gonna grab all these.
Hello, little crappies.
It's all good.
Hello, little crappies.
Alright, that's all our gene cabbage. So I can't grow everything, but I can still grow something. So, 12 here. Then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What could I grow in 17 spaces
Welcome
in
back.
2 days? We got the wheat there. 17 spaces in 2 days. All the wheat, dressed lettuce, and grass. That's all any season there. Why darn? What did I miss? What went wrong? What ended up being not fun? What did I miss with the darn? 2 quests in Nemia Town to do. I'll be doing 1. Oh, I think you didn't like the response to the Emo thing, talking like Emo. I think that's what you meant. None of that there. No. No. I suppose I could plant some dress lettuce. No underwater options on a soundboard thingy. That's what it was. I didn't get anywhere, but I still tried. Probably could make the dress lettuce because I swear that sells for more. I swear it does. Dress lettuce seeds. Are they only sold? Yes, only at the Letha General Store. Yeah. Dress lettuce sells for what? 85 Grilla. 30 Grilla profit. So then what about the stellar wheat? Because the grass don't sell for much of nothing. Yeah, I ought to go dress lettuce. The Letha General Store is the only place you can get that. We got 12 there. I ought to bring this with me too. So just 17, that'll get me to 80 dress lettuce.
See you later.
And I can put away the stellar wheat too. And put these away as well. Why don't I make some, I think I forgot to make juice. I totally forgot to make juice. Let me make some peach juice then. We'll definitely make some peach juice. Then take that out and just put them inside the feeders here. We'll take both feeds and put them there. And then go get 17 dress lettuce seeds.
Bye-bye.
They won't be all that pricey that I hopefully should be able to afford. I can't afford them right now. I know I don't have the money, so I better just go to Nenia and work on that quest. Quest will get me money. But I hate that I can't step as a mage. That's annoying. Oh, I probably should be cooking too. What if I get food as rewards for stuff? General store, cause I need to go to observation deck. I remember where to go. Right over here.
Thanks for coming, Uncommon.
Is there something on your mind?
I've been thinking hard about everything lately. Maybe that's why I don't seem like myself. But I'm alright now. My emotions have settled now that I've come to a decision. I've decided not to meet them, my real parents. It will only cause trouble for them if I suddenly show up now.
Okay, if that's what you want.
Yep, I'm sure I won't regret it. As far as I'm concerned, my home is here in Nenia, and so is my family. So I'm going to carry on living here as Shireen. I have a favor to ask you, though.
What's that?
I'd like some help getting this letter to them. I just want them to know that I'm alive and well, still living under the same sky as them. Can you please take it to them for me? This is the last favor I'll ask of you, I promise.
Okay. Then I'll take her letter.
Thank you so much. I'll be waiting here, so come meet me again after you've given it to them. Please get it to them safely.
I mean, I can only think to do it safely. Why the cherry blossoms tricks, though? Before 4 p.m. I better be able to do that. This time, I need to remember to go to the Heaven's Egg. So let's go that way. Then to Wet Footprints and immediately back. I'm so sure that's where he wants me to go. Yup.
Uncommon. I'm sorry for calling you, but I can't get Tiella out of my head. I've been thinking about her too.
You have? It would probably do us both some good to talk about it then. But I can't find hide nor hair of her. Do you think she's deeper in? You came again. You must really want to see me. That voice. You're Tiella, right? I'm so happy to see you. Truly. Oh. There's no need to stare. I'll tell you whatever you need to know, Azel. I have so many questions. But first, you need to tell me who you are. You look like her and sound like her. But you're not Tiella, are you? You can't be. Ah, I see. So it was you who killed her. Guess the jig is up. You got me. I'm not Tiella. I am... I guess you can just call me Otella.
But you look just like her.
Wow, no need to look so disappointed. Does my appearance really bother you that much? There's a reason I look like her, you know. Well, go on then. Why do you look like Tiella? Because I'm just like her. I'm another biological unit created to control the dragons. You could call me a backup, I guess. A backup? Exactly. Which is why I look just like her. From the roots of my hair to the tips of my nails, every facet of me is an exact replica. I was made exactly in her image. So you're an artificial human? Oh, yuck. You don't have to say it like that. Although you're not completely wrong. I was born inside one of these cultivation pods after all. You know, there used to be a lot more Tiellas back in the day. You mean besides you and Tiella herself? Yup. Although everyone was decommissioned before we were ever used.
You came out all right.
I was due to be decommissioned like the others. But alas, Lady Luck was not on my side.
What does that have to do with luck?
Coincidentally, I was kept alive in a state of suspended animation. And thanks to you, I finally woke up. You see, I was activated as the backup after Tiella died.
You mean you woke up when I killed that giant dragon?
Bingo! I was the unit in the best shape, so I ended up drawing the short straw. And so, here I am, with no essential dragons left to control.
You're really not Tiella.
Well, I'm drawing data from her memory recordings. But no, I'm not Tiella. I'm Otella. You try to keep up, won't you?
Why do my nose pads keep pressing so hard into my face and no adjustments I make can seem to fix that? Why, oh why is that a thing? Do I need to rub ice cubes on my eyelids again? Because I will if need be. Why did you call us here?
How did you figure that out already? I wanted to see you, Azil.
Why me?
Tiella really liked you. You seemed super important to her. Like, there are extremely vivid memories of you in Tiella's data where there should be empty space. So it's hard not to be a little curious. The famous Azil,
who Tiela found to be so important. So you controlled the monsters to lead me in here. You know the people in town have been scared witless about this. But nobody was hurt, were they? I made sure of that. Nonetheless. Ah, what a shame. Huh? I was really expecting more from this meeting. Butterflies in the stomach, maybe? Ugh, too bad. I can only blame myself for setting my expectations too high. Otella? No use in crying over spilt milk. That's how the saying goes, right? Hey, wait a minute. What are you going to do now? Good question. And what would you do if I told you, Azil? Tell me no? Give me orders and tell me to behave? I think I'd much rather go ahead and do whatever I feel like doing. No, wait. That's not what... Relax. First thing I'll do is clear out the dragons. I got what I wanted out of them anyway. See you later, Azil. You too, Uncommon. It was interesting meeting you. Oh boy. Otella. Let's get back to bait. Oh no. So is that it? I have no idea. I guess all we can do is trust what she says. So what now? I'm coming? No, Otella said she would call off the dragons. Which makes me feel like that issue is done and dusted. I guess we should be happy about that much. Let's just count our blessings. You're right. But everyone in town will be pleased at least. All I can do now is return to Nenia. There's nothing left to investigate here. Are you ready to go? Thanks for all of your help once again. Okay, it just was gonna zoom out. And 2 more arrow orbs. Where am I trying to go? There, that's where I'm trying to go. I could simply save there right now. It's a little earlier than I want to, but I do gotta do a thing. Because, unfortunately, a little fatigued and then also hungry. Gotta rub ice cubes in my eyelids. But this is the time for a break right now, given the 2 ailments I gotta fix and can and will fix. So I say stretch, leave yourself, get a drink, get a snack, deliver the letter, and finish off that quest.
Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more truffle feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. hope I could do the squid thing. Is it a more tropical feel? Is it a more tropical feel? Is it a more tropical feel? Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, eaten topping, fresh, bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Do you want me chirashi? A traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I could do the squid thing. I hope I could do the squid thing. Is it a more tropical feel? Is it a more tropical feel? Is it a more tropical feel? Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, eaten topping, fresh, bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl equal topping fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. It gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Flour chirashi. A unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, beacon topping, fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. It gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Flour chirashi. A unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi. A traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I could do the squid thing. I hope I could do the squid thing. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. It gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Flour chirashi. A unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, beacon topping, fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl with topping fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing.
I better not be hungry for another 2 hours. And I definitely felt the feeling of ice on my face. So let me get us back into Harvestella, because that just feels like the right idea to do. The more I play it, the more I want to play more of it, and the more I want to do stuff in it. Like very, very, very much. Let me move this back over. I'm glad I remembered to put it in window mode. I'm glad I remember to do that. Okay, so we should go back to Nemea now. It should be alright. Oh no, not even Nemea. Did I buy it? I didn't need to buy Carops. I don't need to check for dressed lettuce. No, I don't need to do that. We can just go home and then go down to Shatola. There's plenty of stuff I can make. That said, that's not quality right there. I could stand to make quality things. Like I can actually make quality or gourmet letha vegetable salad. Meanwhile, I'm here. I may as well go for it since I can. Anything else? No, it feels like. Almost, but that cheese ain't quality. We need cheese or flour to be quality there. And here. I know that ain't enough. I can't make nothing else. Okay. Honestly, it's probably not all that worth to sell the food. But now it's definitely time to go get the 17 dress lettuces.
See you later.
Yeah, we plant them today, water them today, then we water them tomorrow. Then on the 30th, they'll be all good. Oh wait, I didn't do the quest. Although I have a lot of dress lettuce as it is, so I don't need to buy 17. I only need to buy 5. That's all I need to do. I saw the square with squares in it this time. So I didn't overbuy. Should I buy a Clefairy while I'm here or a Woolum? I'm not convinced, and yet I'm coming over here anyway. 900 for a Woolum, 500 for a Clefairy. They're so round and fluffy. I think I'll wait. I might even wait until the summer to do that. I'm gonna eat that picnic sandwich and not the creamy penne pasta. Creamy pepper penne. Pepper cream penne. I was gonna get somewhere. Then Shatola side. I'm gonna go turn that in now while I'm thinking about it. I've done things enough here, it feels like. And we don't need to fight. We just need to turn in a thing of food. The sooner the better. Then we simply warp over to the store. It's just gonna shave off a little time. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to go to the inn. That means I'll have to do more story. Fine, fine, fine. I don't have any choice right now. This is all out of order just because I want to turn in food. The rumor in town is that there's a ghost dressed in black at the inn. That's gotta be the intruder, right? I'd imagine. Let's ask the landlord. Good idea. Welcome to the Holly Inn. Do you need a room for the night? We're actually searching for someone. Then do that somewhere else, please. Uncommon? Let me handle this. What did I do? Hello there. I'll get straight to the point. I know the secret of the flow's indulgentia. You do? Yes, and it's huge. If such a secret were to spread any further, this town would... Someone says don't talk about that here. Don't talk about that here. Are you sure you want to come out? That girl said she knew the secret of the flow's indulgentia. You there. You know its true identity? Identity? Oh, you mean that identity? Yeah, I know it very well. Well, we shouldn't discuss it out here in the open. Come over here. I remember learning about that. A secret passage? How did you find out it's secret?
I don't know any secrets, couldn't you tell? I just said that to lure him out. I didn't have any response that allowed me to say that. I would have been along the lines of, you just faked that to call him out, didn't you? She would have been impressed that I caught on with that. We heard rumors in town that the intruder was probably an ideological criminal, right? So I pretended that I was rebelling against the order too. I was just bluffing. He seems to have a problem with the flow's indulgentia, so I used that as bait. I didn't think it would go this smoothly though. I guess I did pick up some useful life tips from the academy. People who are obsessed with an ideology are the same in every time period. Anyway, I think we'll be able to get something out of him. Let's ask him about the hidden route. I didn't want to ask him, I just wanted to give dinner or meal to somebody. Just wanted to get Grilla. Come in. What's this room for? The landlord made this secret store to hide goods from the order. In the teachings, it's a sin to earn money, but the landlord will keep quiet about anything for the right price. Why is it a sin to earn money? In our modern world, there's absolutely no way that I know of where you can get by without making money or without earning money. Now, I would say if you inherit money, that's not necessarily earning. Not like running a job. The order would never think to look for me here. Right. Well, let's get down to business. I'd like to join forces with you to overthrow the order. Overthrow the order? Who cares about that? You're Siegfried's. Siegfried? You were bluffing, weren't you? I guess you got me. Well, what do you actually want? Why did you go to such trouble to talk to me? We want to get to the Winter Seas Light. Oh, that? Well, sure, why not? I've already given away too much. I do know a hidden route to the Seas Light Cave. I knew it! But, if you want to know, it'll cost you. You want to strike up a deal? Of course. I'm not one to give away my secrets. I'm not one to give away my services for free. I'm a mercenary, you see. I'll only take you to the Seas Light if you pay to hire me. 3,000 Grilla ought to do it. What? That's extortionate! If anything, that's cheap. I'm highly capable. Uncommon? Do you have a moment? I have a confession to make. I don't, have any money from this time. So I'm actually kinda broke. Well, more like totally penniless. I know I look well put together, but I'm actually struggling. It never occurred to me that time travelers would have money problems, but it makes sense, come to think of it. Sorry, I won't be much help here. Well, my price is 3,000 Grilla. You gonna pay or not? I can't yet. Is that so? Then our business here is done. Look, I'll pay you once once it's time and then I have the money, then I'll pay you. Right now I'm delivering this. I need my own Grilla to do stuff on my own farm.
Now it's time to go to Shatola. But when should I get Totokaku feed? Before or after the big farm size? I almost think I'm gonna have to get the feed next. I wouldn't mind it, but still. Just feels like it'd be probably better. And then out to the... No, there's 3 different quests to start, actually. 3 different quests to start, and then 1 to advance. There's a whole lot to do around here. Can I get it all done, though? Oh. Let me go do the letter thing while I'm thinking about it, though. Because that will take time, or it has limited time.
Oh, hey! It's you again! Do you want to go looking for shells again?
Not quite today. I wonder if I should do the baby voice.
No? Oh. So what is it?
But then I had to long press it so I can speak as me. I'm looking for your mom and dad.
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. They're not home from work yet. But they should be back soon. Why don't you stay and play with me at the beach until they come back? Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
That's gonna take a little more time than I care.
Oh yeah! I forgot to ask! Did your crush like it? The shell we found for them last time.
They did like it, but...
No way! You mean they didn't feel the same way?
No, she doesn't even have a crush on me.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
You got the wrong idea.
I want to get a nice, pretty gift from someone like you, too.
You will when you grow up.
How long until I grow up? I hope it's soon. Oh, you know what? I had this dream the other day. And in that dream, what happened again? Oh yeah, I had an older sister. She was really pretty. And she gave me a beautiful shell.
What a lovely dream.
I know, right? But it's kind of funny, isn't it? I don't have a big sister. I wish I had one, though. Mommy and Daddy aren't in the house much because of work. So it'd be nice to have a big sister to play with.
I bet you'd have lots of fun together.
Yeah, we'd have so much fun.
Loogly, we're back.
Oh, it's Mommy and Daddy. Come to the house so you can meet them.
Okay. Then before 6 p.m., I'm right over here right now. Such sparkle, so pretty, with this shiny. Why is there a monster here? A human. Vuvuzela's time very precious. Price is 2 million Gumby to speak with Vuvuzela. You no pay, then you no talk. Now go away. What child says we found it?
We've got you now. Give us back our treasure. You can't go taking people's stuff. That's what thieves do.
Vuvuzela doesn't need to listen to silly human rules. Everything in sea belongs to Vuvuzela.
Vuvuzela or Vuvuzela?
Aw, you don't play very fair.
Give back what you stole.
You want to fight Vuvuzela?
All right, kick that Sahagan's butt.
There are Sahagan in this game. I forgot about that. I didn't click it when we went in the Coral Palace the first time.
Vuvuzela becomes Sovereign Sahagan, and you dare call him thief? Whole ocean will become your enemy! Well,
So is that a big roar or something, or what?
but right now, they're more humans than Vuvuzela. Vuvuzela retreats! Tell future generations about evil, dastardly humans! Bye-bye!
It's getting away. Quick, after it. Will you help us? We've got to stop the Sahagan. We can't let that fishy Sahagan off the, hook now, can we? Hook, Rux, you should know that.
Let's go school him about stealing.
There's no way we can lose with a grown-up on our side. We'll share some of our treasure with you when we get it back. Promise. Time to go catch that pesky Sahagan. I think he ran off. No, I think he ran off towards the Jade Forest. After him.
Get that Sahagan. What should I say, Vuvuzela or Vuvuzela? I really think I could be saying Vuvuzela. Now, why don't I go over to a pier? No, I ought to go here before 6. And the way I'm looking, it doesn't even look like they're standing directly on the coral there. It's like they're floating above it to me.
Mommy, Daddy, this is the traveler I told you about. We were playing together. Thank you for entertaining our daughter. She hasn't stopped talking about you since you met.
She says you had to speak to us about something? I have something for you. A letter. I see. Well, shall we go inside then? We can do that. Before 6. What the? What is this? What is this? That is definitely something there. Everyone keeps saying turns, but I want more action. And then, oh no, that's... But they keep reposting everything they post. They post the thing and then they repost it. That feels like it'd be annoying. And what's this? I don't know. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting too distracted. I know that. And I want too much attention from the wrong people. Alright, let's talk, finally. There are chat requests? No. Alright, so do you have that letter?
right here.
It doesn't say who it's from.
I hope you'll still read it. Alright, let's see what it says.
Mommy? Daddy? Wait, how did you get this?
Where's the person who sent this letter? I've been told not to say. Please tell us! I'm begging you! That's not my place to do. That's not my place. I've been sworn to secrecy, so I'm sorry. I can't tell you. Please! Where is she? Where is Lynn?
Calm down, honey.
Calm down? How am I supposed to calm down? I have no doubt it was Lynn who wrote this letter.
Please tell us one thing, traveler. Is the person who wrote this letter still alive and well?
Yes, they are.
Thank goodness. As long as we know she's alive, that's good enough for us.
You're right.
Why are you guys crying? Was it a sad letter?
They're crying because they're actually happy.
Huh? I don't get it. Why would they look sad when they're actually happy?
You're young. Thank you, traveler.
Please tell the person who wrote this that we still love her very much.
Her, him, them, they'll get the message. Did I purposefully drop something?
Huh? What are they talking about?
So now to meet her at the deck. I got time for other things now. So let me go start this quest. Get some money. No way! You saw an omen on the beach? Are you sure you weren't just seeing things? I saw what I saw. It was an omen, make no mistake. I'd like to know more. You want to know more? You some kind of omen enthusiast or something? Is there an ad on the way? Oh no. No, there can't be an ad on the way. It hasn't been an hour yet. Whatever. To each their own, I guess. Yeah, no, it's not been any kind of time to run another ad. What was I worried about? I saw a thing and I couldn't be sure. That's why I worried a little. So here's the deal. I saw an omen over on the beach a few days back. It was pretty dark out on account of it being nighttime, but it was there. I could tell by its horrifying shape. What was it up to? No idea. It just stood there grumbling to itself. Then after a little while, it wandered off to who knows where. Do you remember what it said? I don't remember much, but I'm pretty sure it was mumbling about the Sirens' village and some impending crisis. What do you mean, crisis? Is Shatola in danger? Hush your gums! We don't know nothing for sure. But that's all I remember. You'll have to do your own detective work from here. Thanks for your time. I wouldn't say it was enough to go thinking me over. I'm gonna call it a day and soothe my nerves with a pint or two.
Sounds like a good idea. I'll join you.
I need to get more and more quests done. Is this about the Coral Shrine? I remember doing something like that before. Shatola's crisis. We gotta deal with that. Right now, I got one more quest to start up. When should I go to the observation deck at Nemia? There's a quest inside here is the issue. This brings up a memory or two.
Love is just like being swept up by the ocean. Sometimes the waves are fierce and stormy, other times calm and gentle. Oh, my heart is caught in a whirlwind of emotions.
Sounds like someone's in love.
Yes, you were listening?
You were pretty loud about all that.
I'm in love with a wonderful man. He's stylish and handsome, and he has this gloomy, mysterious air about him. I bet you can guess who it is.
I forget. This is the bartender?
Yep. The one I long for is the bartender of this very tavern.
I thought it might have been the bartender.
All the young ladies come here to admire him. I'm one of them. But, can you believe it? Sometimes he sneaks out of town all on his own.
Everyone leaves town once in a while.
Can't you tell? It's a secret rendezvous. He's going out to meet his lover. I wish I was that girl. At least, that's what I think is happening. I don't know for sure. Aren't you kind of curious to know who the bartender's forbidden lover is?
No.
If only someone would go and find out. Ahem. If only someone could go and find out.
Why don't you just ask him?
No way, I can't. But you could. You seem kind of friendly with him. I know you can do it.
You need to pay me some money for this. There's someone to ask about the bartender right here. Get dirt on the bartender here. Only arrived and nope, can't get anything. Why yawn when I rubbed ice cubes on my eyelids? Why should I give off the impression of being tired? Then he did go out to the Jade Forest. Avoided the question. Bartender mystery. Real sad look. Don't end up like me, he said. Can't say for sure. Bartender goes to the Jade Forest. But I can't be tired. There's no good reason for it. I don't want to end this way soon. Maybe I ought to take a 5-minute break and meditate. But why though? Why so tired?
Finally, you're back. Well, what did you find out? Who is she? The secret lover?
I just heard he goes to the Jade Forest.
The Jade Forest? And there's no doubt about it.
And this strap won't stay down like it should.
Why else would a smart man like him risk going into such a dangerous place? He's doing it for love. A forbidden love. Ah, it's not fair. I wish it was me.
Will you relax?
Oh my gosh, look!
Sorry, I have to leave for a bit. Look after the tavern for me.
Sure thing, boss.
I may have to end it sooner than I like. I can't believe I didn't get enough sleep.
I can't believe it! He's leaving for the Jade Forest now! He's going to meet the person he loves. I can't just stand by and let this happen. I have to go after him. What? I need to see with my own eyes who it is that stole my love from me.
Are you crazy? It's dangerous to go alone. Hang on. Hang on there. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this! Take this sword! It's dangerous to go alone! Take this! Ah, who am I kidding? She's way too far gone to even bring a sword with her. Or think to bring a sword with her. Does the Legend of Zelda not exist in Shatola or the world of Harvestella? How could she end up risking her own safety when she knows she didn't have to? Man, now I gotta go clean up this mess. There's a whole lot of messes to clean up here. Nemia, Jade Forest, then Coral Shrine. There's a lot to do. Here, let me step into the Jade Forest, please. There's an area I haven't been to. I didn't even notice. Oh, wow. I'll be a fighter. So I want to hit with wide range blaze, but that was not wide range. And I'm just not being allowed to step out of the way. Despite clearly having step.
That was a good workout.
I don't feel a need to pick that up right now. I just don't. Definitely couldn't step out of the way of that neither. I don't need that against them. Doesn't do a thing. I need to talk to her.
Where is he? Oh, you followed me here?
There could be monsters out here.
But I couldn't help myself. I couldn't rest until I saw it with my own eyes.
But I told you it was dangerous.
I know, but you can't stop a woman in love. I promise to listen to you from now on, so please help me find the bartender. Have you seen him by any chance?
No.
Okay, we're gonna have to start searching then. Wait, hide!
She's nuts.
Hurry up, he's coming this way!
Making it sound a little too high. Long time no see. You're looking well, as always. So, do you have it? Yes, here it is. Thank you. Sorry to keep troubling you with this. Don't worry about it. It's my job. See you again in a week's time. I don't like being tired.
Did you see that?
It didn't look like a romantic date. Let me bring her voice down.
I can't believe it. That was clearly something to do with work. Why did he have to come all the way out here to get it, though? Anyway, I'm just glad it wasn't a secret date. Ooh, he really got me there. He's such a meanie. That's what I like about him.
He didn't even do anything to trick you.
Anyway, now that I know that he hasn't been having a secret affair, shall we go back to Shatola? Wait, maybe I can still catch up to him. Then we can go back to Shatola together. I'm going on ahead. See you later. Let's meet up again in the tavern.
She's fast, though, I'll give her that. We don't need to avoid it. But I mean, it's fine to avoid right now. I really don't like this fatigue I'm feeling. I thought I got my sleep. I really thought I got my sleep. Oh yeah, there was something I didn't do here before. When should I take a break? Probably now's a good time to take a break. How long is a while? The wind is blowing through the leaves. A stream is gently running by, and the birds are chirping. 1 hour later in the sounds of nature. Body got the rest it needed. I must not have gotten enough of my own rest. I hate the thought of it, but I'm worried that's what happened with me. My body hasn't gotten the rest it needed.
There's no way humans follow Vuvuzela all this way.
There he is. Get him.
Oh, do they still follow? Must remember to add stubborn to human section of Learning Encyclopedia.
I won't argue with that.
The game's up, Sahagin. Give us back our treasure. It's a dead end. There's nowhere left to run.
How terrible to chase Vuvuzela into a dead end.
You ran here on your own. Why'd you run into the forest anyway? Wouldn't it have made more sense to go into the sea?
Reason for that, it's deeper than ocean. Vuvuzela panicked and ran in wrong direction.
That's funny there.
Yo, has this Sahagin got his head screwed on right? Rox, remember what Mom and Dad said about saying mean things?
Silence! Vuvuzela is formidable, Sahagin. One day he will become sovereign, Sahagin.
Didn't you say you were?
A sovereign? Never heard of one of those. Sounds important. Do you think it's more important than King Louis? I don't care. Just give us back our treasure, please. Ellie's right. You're not getting away this time. Got it?
Humans right. Nowhere left to run. Take treasure. Here.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Why couldn't you have done that sooner?
Well, but wait. But first, humans let Vuvuzela escape. Well, don't trust humans not to lump over. Don't trust humans not to thump poor Vuvuzela when handling all the treasure. See?
It's a sly, Sahagin.
Humans surprised?
Fine. We'll let you escape.
Vuvuzela likes miserable humans.
All right. Time to split the treasure.
I should have asked. I'm glad they gave it back finally. But what kind of treasure is it?
Hold up. What? Look, it's a fake!
A grubby mud ball.
I knew they were up to something. So a clever. Your father was such an easy trick. Humans really are simple. You say Vuvuzela had head on wrong. Well, who has wrong hair now? Ah, you tricked us! Now Vuvuzela escape. And this time Vuvuzela will go to sea. Well, we have to catch him quick! Right, let's go back to Shatola!
I kind of want to do Shatola, then go to the place. It's getting harder for me to stay awake, and I hate the feeling. Now for Crescent / 2. I don't like how hard it's getting for me to stay up. There's nothing here. Ugh. I think I am gonna have to call it once I get to the monolith, and I hate the thought of it oh so very much. Like, I really am upset about this. I said much more than 2 hours. It's not been. Even if it's been at all more than 2 hours, it's not long enough past 2 hours. I'm just glad I could jump there. But I still need to go through here. I also wanted to get a whole lot of questing done, but I can't because of the fatigue. Can't make improved bombs yet, neither. Alright, I think I could go to the Shatola and save instead, just to tell me a thing. Let me save here. But very, very sadly, I gotta call it early because I am struggling to stay awake. And it can be a worrying thing. It could cause me more harm than good. So I gotta find someone now to entrust you all to. But who? I got one idea, and I think I'll do it. And what's that? That's not what I'm gonna do. Okay, that could be anything. And I cannot raid Bex 171. For the foreseeable future, there will be no raiding because just too anxious and too concerned about things. That is valid. We are, though, going to raid Beast Gamer Kuma. Very into video games, does video games journalism. And if you want to be cooler than you already are, you can copy and paste this raid message. He's got beta access for Havenhold, which I don't know what that is, but I'm sure he does. His nose is far closer to the grindstone than mine even is in terms of video game related things. And I don't know about where to find stuff for all the different betas and things that are all available. So it is follower only or subscriber only chat, so there is that concern, but you can still see the game he's playing at least, so we can check that out. Hopefully I get better sleep tomorrow so that I can be doing the 4 hours instead of just 2 hours. If I do 2 hours though, I'm still going to be good with Everyday Harvestella. This 3 hours is more than 2 hours, so I'm still doing okay there. I just need to keep up the 2 hour thing, and I will. And also get plenty of money from the quests. That's what I believe will happen. Until then, take care of yourself, love yourself, be kind to yourself, forgive yourself, believe in yourself. So I want to see you back here for more shenanigans when they happen. And there were shenanigans with the Sahagin. That's fun stuff there. Can't come closer unless I probably shout like this, but there's no point there. You're awesome. Pass it on. And until next time, stay uncommon. Later.